Hi, Virgo. Welcome to your October reading. I know we are already deep into October, and I really appreciate everybody's patience with me getting these out. The thing that you'll always know about me is I'm going to do my best to get it out, even if it's a little late. And Venus is now in Virgo. So we're going to talk about that a little bit, but it was in Leo for so long that it just, it's kind of, it's a little bit more somber feeling than having, when Venus is in Leo, she's just kind of all over the place and just, this is no Barbie Leo. Leo's Venus in Leo is the Barbie Leo, is the Barbie Venus. That's for sure. So we're all a little bit more serious, especially because Venus is opposing Saturn. And the moon is also in Virgo today as we do this reading. Excuse me and my throat. Um, I take a lot of medicine that dries me out, and so I have to always like clear my throat and stuff these days. It's annoying, but okay, we have a lot of really fun and exciting things that are going on right now, and we would love to have you check it all out. I'm not going to go through all the details, but please check the description box. We have our new foundation. We have done like a soft launch. We're going to do a big charity online thing on YouTube to kind of announce the foundation, and we really are excited to do this. We've been talking about it for a couple of years now, and it's just time. Like, we just, anyways, it's just time to do it. So please check that out. And he's got some new hoodies and a hoodie that he designed that brings awareness to myelofibrosis, which is the bone marrow cancer that I was diagnosed with in 2021, that I'm still battling. It's very rare. Yeah, so that our new Love and Science website is also launched, and I have my 6-month readings available on the Love and Science website for you guys to order. If you want the January through June 2024 readings, if you order in October, I'm so excited. I can't, like, I gotta slow down, Betsy. I'm so excited. If you want to pre-order in October, you also get December energies with your January through June 2024. I've already had several Virgos order this reading, so just got to let you guys know. And Patreon is booming. The family is growing. All of the rising sign astrology is over there, and I'm actually going to be dropping some more videos about Pluto being direct and just astrology things and tarot things. And come on over there and join us. We're really having a good time. Okay, let's see, Virgo. What is it that you guys are surrendering for October? Sun, Moon, and Rising Virgo. What is it that we're surrendering? Now, you guys, do we really have to be this cliche? Surrender obsessive thinking. Deep breaths. If you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help you bring clarity or even solve the problem. Surrender obsessive thinking, Virgo. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at me. I'm laughing at all of us, actually. We know we can laugh at ourselves. See, that's the thing about a Virgo. We're really like, we know our faults. Like, we know our faults so well that other people that try to tell us our faults, we're like, duh, I already know this about myself. Like, of course. So Maybe some of that obsessive thinking is beating yourself up, especially because Venus is opposite Saturn right now and will be for a couple more days. Um, stop beating yourself. Stop. You're a perfectly lovely human, I'm sure. And you probably don't deserve all the words that you're saying to yourself. Let's see, Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. What's going on? You know, when I have these readings with you guys, I'm talking to myself too. Oh, okay. I just want you to I just want you to know that we are all in this together. This is not just woo. All right. Okay. October is probably a little bit more emotional. The Queen of Cups was the first card that came out. Now, you could be dealing with a water sign, or you could be feeling a little emotional yourself, and maybe even really, really intuitive about what's coming. And see, here's the thing is I think that you're already aware of the changes that are happening. And I think that you're already aware of the changes that are happening. And so, even though this Queen of Cups may be you being a little bit more emotional in October, I don't know that that's a bad thing. Like, Virgo, I need you to show your emotions. Okay. Because when we keep our emotions quiet and we shove all those things down, first of all, it creates dis-ease in our body. I'll be talking about the trauma in our body and how it is stored. It's not just stored in our mind, also stored in our body. I'll be doing classes on that this month on Patreon, the universe here. I'm doing this because I'm like, please, I just want this month to cooperate with me a little bit. But yeah, so coming in and being emotional, like I feel like there's this independence thing that you have. So let me show you the cards and we'll talk about it more. Queen of Cups, first card that came out, Nine of Pentacles. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. And then we have the Four of Wands and the Ten of Swords. That's the obsessive thinking. Okay, this is the obsessive thinking. And there are completions here, right? There are endings of cycles. And we end cycles by choosing differently than the last time, right? That's how we end cycles. So the Nine of Pentacles is Venus in Virgo. It represents, which is not surprised that it's here. And I feel, and Venus in Virgo is very independent, like can even be hyper independent, especially depending on what house it's in for you. For me, it's in the 12th house. This is my Venus return. My Venus natal is conjunct my North Node in the 12th house. So every Venus return that I have is a really big deal. Like it's literally pointing me, and it's conjunct by seconds, not by degrees, by seconds. So I literally have to allow myself to float when I have my Venus return and not be critical on myself and just let things fall where they're supposed to and have faith that everything's going to turn out. Every single Venus return. That's the way. I know, it's pretty incredible. So, and I'm bringing this up, you guys. I'm saying this because I feel that this Venus in Virgo for you all in October is extremely important no matter where it is in your chart. And that's why I wanted to bring that up, because I feel like there's a change and a shift that's happening. And I feel like it's happening in your home, but it also has everything to do with how you feel safe. Because that's what the Four of Wands stands for, is how you feel safe. And this Wheel of Fortune is divine timing, right? So there's something that's changing in your home. And I think your fear of what's changing is going to take everything away. This could be an argument also in your home that makes things change. This could also be something that's ending, in your home in some way, shape, or form that's creating this change. And in some ways, I feel like you feel a little alone in it with the Nine of Pentacles, and that's what's bringing up the emotions too. Except we do things really well on our own, right? So you got to be open about your emotions about things too, because 10 of Swords can often come up because we're not communicating outwardly like we need to be. If we're not being honest and we're not having like real, honest, real communication, and if we don't feel like we're safe enough to be able to, that's a change too. That's got to change. You got to be able to feel safe with who you're communicating with. Okay? So, Queen of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. For some of you, I do feel like some of you may become single or just may have like some kind of yeah, I don't know. It feels like there's some kind of, in order to create balance, you're either dealing with a Libra energy or there's like justice is being served in some way, shape, or form. I knew, God, I knew this. I knew this was going to come out. Okay. Three of Pentacles on the Queen of Cups. So this is about building a new foundation. And that Three of Pentacles, you can see that this person has help building this foundation, right? So this is really about whatever it is that is changing, whatever it is that's going on this month. It's really about building a new foundation. Whether you're building a new foundation just for yourself or with someone else, or whatever it is, I feel like you feel very alone, and I feel like whatever happens, the conversations that happen during this month, and the situations and the experiences that you have, there's a lot of conversations going on. I feel like it has to happen, Virgo. Those feelings and those emotions, they have to come out this month. And it's because you need to create balance. You don't need to be alone in this. And part of me feels like the reason why you're coming into October is because, I'm going to cry, is because you feel very alone. Sorry. You know what's funny? I I don't feel alone in what I'm going through, but I can feel your heartache. And I remember what it feels like to really want something different and to not feel like you're alone in it. And so I feel like the conversations that you need to have this month are about what you need. I feel like the conversations that you need to have, and I feel like you need to have these conversations with people that'll listen to you, because the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Cups on the Wheel of Fortune. So the things that are changing, first of all, you're not going to be able to rush into it. I need a Kleenex. Hold on one second. Sorry. bring the Kleenex with me just in case I start bawling again. Wow. Okay. So I feel like this Knight of Swords, like I know the things that you really want to manifest in your life. I know that you really want them right now. Like I know that you want those things to happen. I know you want those changes to happen. I know you want them to happen right now, but you can't rush it. And I think that the tension of wanting it right now is sort of where that argument could come from, right? But um man, if you have to blow up, like I get it. Like if you have to speak your truth about something to someone, do that, but try not to do it in a Knight of Swords kind of way. It's going to be real easy. People are going to be really aggressive this month and kind of angry. So it's really easy to get into arguments and it's really easy to trigger people and it's really easy to be emotional. So, um, Queen of Swords is on the Four of Wands. So you may be dealing with an air sign. Again, there's the Libra up here, but also we come out as the Queen of Swords often because we are ruled by Mercury, right? Um, and then we have the Page of Wands on the Ten of Swords. So the Queen of Swords, excuse me, on the Four of Wands. And then the Page of Wands on the Ten of Swords. The Page of Wands is a messenger. And the Queen of Swords, like I feel like with this Queen of Swords energy, I don't want you to be really hard either on the people in your life or on yourself unless you have to, right? Like the Queen of Swords is justice. Justice is up here. There's something that you feel like you need justice for, right? That Nine of Pentacles feels very like I need justice here. And the Page of Wands on the Ten of Swords, I think that Page of Wands is the conversation that you know you need to have. And I think you're afraid of having that conversation because you're afraid that it's just going to ruin everything. That Ten of Swords is like, man, I built all of this and now look at it. Everything's falling apart. Is it really falling apart? Or does this need to be said so that it comes back together in a different and better way? The Empress, the Six of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and we have the King of Swords here too. So I feel like there are a lot of personalities, there are a lot of energies that you're having to focus on a lot of different places in a lot of different ways. And I think that you're just kind of it's like you want to take advice from people, but at the same time, the more advice that you take from people, the harder it gets. You're like, I feel like you kind of want to be left alone a little bit. So your energies need to be focused on, to me, with this Empress and the Six of Pentacles, like the things that make you, man, feel Venetian. God, use this Venus and Virgo time to really pay attention to what you need for yourself. And, pay attention to your emotions, pay attention to what you need in those emotional times for yourself. It doesn't have to always be about giving to other people. The Empress is ruled by Venus, so I'm not surprised that she showed up. And that Six of Pentacles is asking you, like, where are you placing your energy? We always got to ask ourselves that. Where are you placing your energy? People, places, and things that are no longer providing for you. And then there's a fire sign here. And an air sign, also another air sign. So yeah, I feel, I don't care who it is. I don't care what sign it is. I want you to focus on your self-care this month, Virgo. I don't want you to sit around and think about all the ways that your life could be different. I want you to start making those changes so that your life is different instead. Like a lot of people wait until a lot of people wait to make changes in their life to have joy, and then they find out they have cancer. Make those changes for joy today. Okay? I love you guys. Even if it's hard, be good to yourself.